Hi guys, not charity shop, not recycling centre, not a present from a friend. This one, Doc Inc. would be proud of me. This was Kerb shopping, as he calls it. It's where people have left things out for the dustman to collect, rubbish collection, recycling collection, whatever we like to call it nowadays. Actually been on taxi duty today, driving my wife to her friend's house and various other places. And at one place where we stopped, I noticed this sitting on top of the rubbish bin, waiting for the recycling lorry to come. And while I was sitting there, the guy came out from his house and got in his car. So before he could drive off, I asked him, "Is that going for rubbish?" And he said yes. He said, "It's broken, but you can have it." And I thought, yeah, we will have it. I could see it was broken. It's fairly obvious it's broken. It's missing a wheel, and the bodywork, it's got a couple of holes in it here. Can you see my hand behind it? There we go. And this is broken off. But I thought it might be worth having, just to have the motors out of it, because motors are always handy. Don't know what size they are till I actually open it up and have a closer look. 40 megahertz. So I've put batteries in it. It takes 8 AA batteries. So that's 12 volts. And with just this random transmitter, turn it on, might help. Although I think it has got a problem, because I was doing this earlier, just testing it out, and after a while it started running on its own. Now it could be that I've got another one of my transmitters laying around with a button pressed on it, or it could be there is a problem on board. I think it was after I'd done forwards. It's stopping all right now. Let's try a bit of right and left. Seems quite alright now, but it definitely just ran on its own earlier. There we go. So there's something not quite right there. I say it's possible, but I've got another one of my transmitters laying around with a button pressed on it. Something smells hot in there though. So I think it's probably a problem here. Oh, yeah. One of these is hot. Which is a shame, because it's always nice to have a good receiver as well. But it looks like that one's faulty. So I think that's one of the H bridges. What it looks like, 4 transistors there. Let's have a bit of a close-up. Right, looks like we've got 4 transistors there, H bridge for the drive motor, 2 fairly beefy looking ones, 2 slightly smaller. I think that says A928 on it, the bigger one. I can't quite clearly see what the small one is. I should think that's the, so say that's for the drive motor. I would have thought those 4 little ones were for the steering. Or, hang on, let's trace these out. I reckon it's the 2 big ones for the drive motor and the 2 small ones for the steering. That makes sense. Don't know if the camera's picking that up. So white and blue goes to the steering there, and they go into those 2 smaller transistors, and that white and blue goes to the drive motor, and that goes to the larger transistors. So they've got bigger ones to carry the load, and then those little ones are the ones that switch those big ones on and off, and those are the ones that were getting red hot, or hot enough to burn my finger anyway. So that's a shame. So can we get the motors out? It's a very similar layout to the New Bright toys. Thinking about it, this may well have been out in the rain. There's no water in it that I can see. So here's our motor and gearbox. Okay, so fairly standard gearbox, nothing clever. It's a reasonable size motor. It's not the smallest of the small. So that's a usable gearbox and motor. About the steering, can we get to that? Go. What's the centering bit? Steering center or adjuster. Keep forgetting I'm zoomed in. Got the manufacturer's name on there. Don't know if the camera will pick that up. Jinyuda. Jinyuda. Okay, can you see that one? So we've got a bit of a sort of clutch mechanism on there. Oh, I know what that is. That's one of those ones that as it spins up it grips. So small gear, big gear, small gear, big gear, small gear, big gear, small gear, big gear to do the steering. This is what I'm talking about. So those two bits, when it spins fast enough, they grip on the inside of there. Or I suppose it works the opposite way round, it allows it to slip when it's under pressure as well. Yeah, I'm holding it still. Or if I release it, it spins. Yeah, clutch, slipping clutch. So that protects the motor when it's on full lock. That way around, isn't it? That'll make a nice little bit of steering, maybe for a boat, like a servo. So, there we are. That's our teardown. Made in China. Operate only on smooth, dry, clean surfaces. Do not play on carpet, grass or sand. The Entertainer. Oh, that's where that came from. It's a toy shop. Oh, didn't actually show you that bit, did I? That's the rod that pushes the wheels. Well, I'm going to leave that disassembled. Let me zoom out again, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to leave that disassembled because I'm just interested in the gearbox and motor and the steering and the motor. I would have been interested in that receiver, but being as that's overheating, that looks like there's a problem. So there we go. H3T Hummer. A bit broken. And missing a wheel. They're pretty hard tyres. And reading that on the bottom, it's not expected to go off-road anywhere. So, yeah. Well, that was fun.
Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily, so don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. You can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.